flesh and blood doesn't make you related. She used to tell me a story about the amazing Glaze. Him and your pops was like brothers, but that nigga was crazy. Me in early, late 80s.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the time, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Good, man.
Hey, shit, what y'all do right now, guys? What y'all found about it? What y'all found? It's not illegal. Huh? It's not illegal. What is it? It's not illegal. It's not illegal what? To have a firearm. I'm talking about the other stuff. Huh? The other stuff. Talking about the other guy? The other stuff, yeah. Yeah. That's illegal. Could you raise gangs for attack 1?
Hey, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, share, support. Nearing 27,000 subscribers. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of y'all that support this channel. Hey, let's get straight to it, man. Lil Meech, man. You know what, folks? Listen, sometimes you can pretend to be something that you're not. See, I guess what he been doing, he been betraying to be his dad as far as in a BMF hit show on Starz. And you know what? He's acting out his fantasy. Now he think he's a street guy. Now he think he's a gangster. Folks, listen, man. Just because you portray a part, that's not who you are. Because once again, listen, man, you're a young man. You still got a life, man. Get away for trying to impress people. Get away for trying to be something that you're not, man. Stick to acting. Acting is acting. When the acting is over, you get away from that street shit. You get away from the guns, the drug, and the fancy cars, and the jewelry, and the hanging out in the strip club. Get away from that nonsense. Popping bottle, buying $10,000 jeans. Get away from that nonsense, man. Live a Lord-abiding life, man. Because it's not worth it. Your dad can tell you that, man.
It's registered to Lil Meech. Hey, go ahead and pull into the parking lot first.
Where there is a robbery?
Hey, this is 3280. We have Demetrius Flanneroy detained on a traffic stop. I know he was a suspect in one of your guys' cases. And we have his passenger in custody with 269s. I was just updating you. $32.82 to ACIC.
Hey, the $1 million question is this, right? Why in the hell, if you legit, why are you hanging out with people that's illegal? Especially right now. If you want to be protected, you want to be secure, like somebody say, go down there and get your own license, your gun license. Go out there to the range, get trained. But here it is, if you can afford to hire pay, train security. So you don't have to worry about getting knocked with pistol. You don't have to worry about your homeboy with a felony or two getting knocked. You don't have to put people in awkward situation, man. First of all, if you're going in places that you got to carry a gun, chances are you should be smart enough to stay away out of that area. All right? That's all due respect. Because if you don't do that, guess what? You're going to keep and continue to get caught up in this BS. And you're too young for that, man.
Probably the most ruthless and notorious cocaine crack enterprise in the city. that being Howard Happy Mason and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols.
NYPD rookie police officer was murdered, executioner style. And as I'm listening to that, I'm like, whoa.
You actually dealt with Brian Glaze, huh?
I dealt with him years ago, back in the 80s, early 90s. I was where he was arrested by my partner back in those days for several murders himself.
Not bad. I was given to me by a police officer in New York called Matt Byrne, whose son was gunned down by these drug dealers up there in New York City.
Glaze was probably within the top 10 people in the city, but I'm going to say that he was probably one of the top 2 or 3 in Brooklyn. Drug dealers, and controlled the drug organization.
And you know what I did? When I got the phone, I told my man, the next time we see him, he's out of here.
Yeah.
Less than 12 hours, that nigga was dead.
Yeah,
Is this the second person you murdered?
No. Because, like right now, if you're going by the timeline, by that time, there's a few more before him.
You know, I heard so many good things about you. What I really like is, I know you're a tough guy. And I've known that for quite a while, and you changed your life, and you're coming around, and you're right. We're from New York, and we're New Yorkers. No matter what color you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what you are, you know, we're New Yorkers.
Well, he was a drug kingpin himself. He was a drug lord himself back in those days, and he operated out of Brooklyn and East New York, and you know, he committed a lot of violent acts himself. So, if anybody knows the streets, I mean, he knows the streets.
Tottenham. Yeah, you gotta worry about them guys. But we only have to worry about those guys in Vanderveer and stuff. You know, we all knew Glaze and Tottenham, all those guys.
Yeah.
I know Glaze, Supreme Team. What up, Glaze? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, inside the mind of